The complete history of the motorcycle. It's more than an engine and two wheels. It's a declaration of independence, a symbol of rebellion etched in chrome and steel. For over a century, it's been the machine for those who refuse to follow the beaten path. So, how did this simple machine, born from wood and fire, become a global icon of freedom? This is the complete history of the motorcycle. Our story begins in 1885, when German engineers Gottlieb Daimler and Wilhelm Maybach mounted a compact, high-speed engine onto a wooden frame. They called it the reitwagen, or riding car. It was the first gasoline-powered, internal combustion motorcycle the world had ever seen. Though its first ride ended with the seat bursting into flames, the seed was planted. The idea quickly went commercial. In 1894, Hildebrand and Wolfram Löhr launched the world's first mass-produced motorcycle, officially calling it a motorrad. As the century turned, the revolution went global. In 1901, Indian became America's first motorcycle manufacturer. Just 2 years later, in a small Milwaukee shed, William S. Harley and the Davidson brothers built their first prototype. After early models struggled with local hills, they created a tougher machine, laying the foundation for a global empire. The great American rivalry had begun. The motorcycle wasn't a novelty anymore, it was an industry, and war became its brutal proving ground. In World War I, dispatch riders on motorcycles replaced horses as faster, more reliable messengers. British companies like Triumph supplied tens of thousands of bikes to the Allied forces, with models like the trusty Triumph setting the standards for reliability by ditching bicycle pedals for a Kickstarter. When the US entered the war, Harley-Davidson and Indian dedicated most of their production to the military, supplying a combined total of nearly 70,000 bikes. In World War II, the motorcycle's role was cemented. Harley-Davidson produced the legendary Walla, known as the Liberator, an olive-drab workhorse that served Allied forces across the globe. When the soldiers came home, they brought their bikes and a new attitude with them. Post-war, many returning veterans found the camaraderie they missed by forming motorcycle clubs. In 1947, a rally in Hollister, California, led to sensationalized media reports of a town terrorized by bikers, cementing a new outlaw image. Hollywood capitalized on this with the 1953 film The Wild One. Marlon Brando, as a moody gang leader on his Triumph, became a cultural icon. When asked, "What are you rebelling against?" he famously replied, "What ya got?" The leather-clad, anti-authoritarian biker was born. In the media frenzy, the American Motorcyclist Association supposedly stated that 99% of riders were law-abiding, unintentionally coining the term one-percenter as a badge of honor for outlaws. But while American and British bikes defined the culture, a revolution was brewing. In 1969, Honda unveiled the CB750. It was a revelation, a powerful, smooth inline-four engine, an electric starter, and a front disc brake. The term superbike was coined to describe it. It offered European performance with unprecedented reliability at a fraction of the price. The Japanese invasion had begun, with Kawasaki, Yamaha, and Suzuki quickly following, shifting the balance of power in the motorcycle world for good. The 1980s kicked off a technological arms race. Spurred by Japanese innovation, sleek fairings, electronic fuel injection, and lightweight aluminum frames became common. This was the golden age of the superbike, with machines like the Suzuki GSX-R offering race replica performance for the road. Simultaneously, the market began to specialize. Adventure bikes, like BMW's GS series, were built for both asphalt and dirt. Sport touring bikes mixed thrills with long-haul comfort. And the cruiser market saw an influx of metric cruisers from Japan. European brands like Ducati and Triumph were reborn, focusing on high-end style and engineering. Safety tech also advanced, as anti-lock braking systems ABS became commonplace. As the 21st century rolled on, a new revolution began to hum quietly. Electricity was challenging the internal combustion engine. Early electric bikes were weak, But companies like Zero Motorcycles soon created machines with insane, instantaneous torque and zero emissions. Even Harley-Davidson, the standard bearer of rumbling V-twins, shocked the world with its high-performance live-wire electric motorcycle. Today, the motorcycle is smarter than ever. Advanced electronics like traction control and riding modes are now common. The quiet hum of an electric motor is slowly joining the thunderous roar of gasoline as the soundtrack of two-wheeled freedom. From a wooden frame with a sputtering engine to a silent electric superbike, the motorcycle's evolution has been one wild ride. It's been a workhorse in war, a symbol of rebellion, and a source of pure joy. The technology will keep changing, and the engines might get quieter, but the fundamental spirit of the ride, that feeling of connection between rider, machine, and the open road is timeless. The story of the motorcycle is still being written. What do you think is the most important motorcycle ever made? Let us know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this journey, make sure to like and subscribe for more stories about the machines that move us. Ride safe.